Teacher Joly arrived in Kazakhstan 3.5 years ago, when her husband was sent to work at the Consul General of France in Almaty. Julia is Russian, her husband is French. They traveled together on duty to live in France and Tunisia. Will soon head out to Turkey.
Чувства очень сложные. Мы не хотим уезжать из Казахстана, потому что вот у нас здесь друзья.
The feelings are very complicated. We do not want to leave Kazakhstan because we have a lot of friends. It is a very hospitable country. A lot of us learned about Kazakhstan's culture, its history. We met a lot of good, kind, helpful people. Well, in general, that's when you live 3 to 4 years in each country, this I can say for sure. This is not the first time. You become a little bit somewhere Tunisian, somewhere French women, somewhere Kazakh, because you live and soak the traditions and customs of this country and recognize some minor dialectal words.
Живешь и впитываешь в себя традиции, обычаи этой страны и знаешь какие-то небольшие слова диалектальные.
A little over 3 years ago, Julia founded the children's club Fraladushki.kz. With the support of the Consul General of Russia in Almaty and the representation of Россотрудничество in Kazakhstan, together with the French Alliance, she has released 2 editions of the book Pocket Theater, a translation of Russian fairy tales into the world languages: Kazakh, English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Korean. Now she presents the audience with a CD with Russian fairy tales, translated already in 8 languages.
Этот проект начался где-то полгода назад. Ко мне пришла на встречу.
This project started somewhere 6 months ago. Irina Perverzeva of the Russian consulate came to me to meet, and Julie is the author of the project. Why I immediately responded? Because the idea was the realization of what I've always wanted, what I wanted to do for a long time on our radio classic. Namely, the sound of different languages, because it seems to me that our world is so small, and language barriers are not that important. Yes, we must preserve our traditions, but we must be open to the perception of everything new, and we all live as one big family.
Да, мы должны их сохранять свои традиции, но мы должны быть открыты для восприятия всего нового, и все мы живем одной большой семьей.
4 months of intensive work, more than 180 participants, volunteers from around the world. The youngest only 5 years old, the eldest is already 70.
Все переводчики работали на добровольных основах. Это обычные люди, которых я случайно совершенно...
All translators have worked on a voluntary basis. These are ordinary people I met quite by accident in Almaty, because as you know, I came here and did not know anyone. But as they say, the more you talk, the more people you can meet. These are my colleagues, my husband colleagues from the American consulate, the German consulate. Just ordinary people are different, who just like the idea. There are people who have never been to Kazakhstan, with which we have been working online, because we had about 20 people in our team. These are translators, for example.
Потому что около 20 человек команда. Это и переводчики, это и корректоры, их очень много.
Students of the International School of Almaty joined work with pleasure.
У нас учатся дети со всего мира, с Франции, с Германии,
We have children from around the world, from France, Germany, from the United States, of course. And she asked if we are interested to participate in the project, and we tried. We asked the children. They expressed their great interest to participate in this project. And this project really made a great impression. I noticed that all children of all nationalities who have participated expressed their love for Russian fairy tales.
Русским сказкам, всем деткам, всем национальностей, которые участвовали.
Меня зовут Зубкова Милана Сергеевна.
My name is Milan Zubkova, and I was very interested to participate in this project because it is very interesting. Well, it captures, and besides, I dream of becoming an actress. In English, I voiced the tale The Turnip.
Стать актрисой. На английском я озвучила сказку «Репка».
Мне кажется, проект удался, и самое главное...
I think the project is a success, and most importantly, it gave a very vivid impression to children. When you have a bunch of kids speaking different languages in the studio, they were very free in expressing their emotions. They lay on the floor and sang songs in Italian. Another child jumped on the couch saying something in Spanish. In general, it was so emotional, bright, and I'm very happy. I believe that it is possible to develop it further. It should be tales of different countries, different nations.
Это надо развивать дальше. Это должны быть сказки разных стран мира, разных народов мира.
Soon Julia and her family will leave Kazakhstan, but her project will live on the radio and make life brighter, as it always happens in fairy tales.